laging nagsasama-sama. Kasi pag nagsama-sama, ika nga, sa bungkos ng mga tinting, mas titibay. Pag sama-sama, hindi mapuputol. Gagawin ko lang 30 minutes ito, titigil na ako. At iba namang exercise ang gagawin ko.
Welcome back. That was the Grand Teton Loop in Teton National Park. I hiked the 45-mile loop in 2 days and had about 10,000 feet of elevation gain, which is a ton for that distance. And this hike was literally made possible by
pinahina ko na para cool down.
I was able to hike
Cooling down.
fast mile days.
Mahina na akong takbo na aking
I
treadmill.
love going these forest green cascades, size 12 and a half. You can go
Yeah,
down
30 minutes.
to pavement, which means they look cool everywhere. In the mountains, in the woods,
30
but
minutes.
also in cities, just anywhere.
2.5.
Of course, check out these views yourself by visiting the link in the description below. If you want to support me, support my sponsors, thank you for listening. So a few days ago, I arrived in the area in Teton National Park. I had flown into the Jacksonville airport before and met up with Curtis and then driven away and seen the mountain range, but I'd never been up in there or hiked that area. It was about time for me to renew my $80 annual parks pass, and I definitely had a few days to poke around the area, do some car camping and sightseeing, and just get a sense of what I wanted to capture while here in one video. But the morning of the hike, woke up crack of dawn, 6 a.m., drove from the National Forest area where I was car camping into the park, and then was greeted to the sunrise
31
in the
minutes.
tops of the crest of the range. It's just beautiful every time you see it. And the moon was still out. There were multiple times where I just stopped to take pictures or videos. It's just something that we do in the Tetons. At 7 a.m. I parked at the Spring Lake Trailhead, packed my things, and then started the hike. I was very efficient with the food that I brought for this hike. I think I brought exactly enough. I had a Mountain House, rice side, potatoes, beef jerky, peanut butter kind bar, breakfast biscuits,
I'll
2
do my,
oranges, and cashews.
other
This trail was
exercise.
amazing, though. You just have constant views the entire way. You're in alpine zones for a lot of it. The 3 Tetons and the Grand Teton being the highest and most spectacular is just almost constantly in view. You go around it in this loop. There weren't too many people. Of course, at the lakes, there will almost always be people, like Solitude Lake and then the wilderness area. There were probably a half dozen to a dozen people camping there alongside me. But camping in the wilderness is definitely a game changer. I wasn't able to get a backpacking permit to spend the night in the national park, but it is right next to a wilderness area, and if you hike 20 plus miles up into that area, you can wild camp and follow their rules, and you don't need a permit. And then the next morning, you can just hike right through the national park again. I was expecting the temperatures to drop well into the 20s. I was expecting winter degree level cold months
Ayan.
at night. So I brought all
Magbubuhat naman ako ng weight
ended up not
para
needing it. The weather was so great. I had clear, cloudless skies for both days. It was just perfect. It was a great hike. I definitely pushed, so I wouldn't recommend everyone to do the exact route and itinerary I did. Pushing all the way up into the wilderness and then looping back to the same point. It was a lot in 2 days, especially with that elevation gain. The last 10 miles of the Valley Trail, it's kind of flat going along the front of the range. That was rough. I was hungry, I was tired, and there weren't as many views, so my morale was down. But that got boosted as soon as I got ice cream and Powerade at the Jenny Lake Visitor Center store. So that's a great little pit stop. And then Jenny Lake itself is beautiful, especially at sunset with the light coming right between that valley. You can go in the water. There were people swimming, kayaking, just lounging. I totally recommend that you take a dip after a long hike in Jenny Lake. But circling Grand Teton really made me want to climb it. I want to get more into rock climbing and mountaineering. And I watched Brie Larson's YouTube channel video, of all things, where Jimmy Chin took her up and they summited Grand Teton. So I would like to do that in the future. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I'm ready to go whenever you are, buddy. And special thank you to anyone who stopped and said hi on the trail. It always makes my day, so thank you. But I was snapping photos and writing down little notes, so make sure to check out my All Trails
So,
map. It's a custom route. It's in the
Medical ball.
description. You can view it, download it,
Medical
follow it
ball.
on your own hike, and it's got a bunch of helpful advice. So make
Medical
sure to
ball.
check that out. So here are a couple tips, locations that I think you should know if you're hiking in the area. I think the best spot to like park and then step out to take a photo is the Jenny Lake overlook. I had a couple drone shots in this video, and all of them were legally outside the park in the national forest where it's okay to drone. So I marked that spot. You can go there, put your drone up. You're a little further away from the mountain range, of course, because you're outside the park, but I still think it's a good view. And then park camping up in that national forest in that same area is free. A bunch of other people in RVs and car camp van things are sleeping there as well, so you can do that. But if that fills up, if you get there late at like 9 p.m. or something, I found this secondary area where you can car camp for free. And it's got like a good little view, so that's a good spot as well. The best spot to get a burger and a...
Are you video on?
Ha?
I could go
It's okay. Yan, dadaan si Mrs. Inaabala ang aking pag-record. Ito naman. Look.